What's good, YouTube? It's Young Taz in the building. I'm 1/3 of Team THG, aka the Top Hat Gang. Welcome to Top Hat Gaming. So, got some more gamer news, got a little bit updates, and I want to rant a little bit. First things first, I am excited for Nintendo. They are back to where they were quite some time ago with the Switch sales. I forget where I got my sources from when I first seen it, but the second source was from Fox News, and this was from 3 days ago in the tech section of Fox News. Congratulations to Nintendo. The Nintendo Switch they've made sales over 4.7 million. This is literally in like a 4 or 5 month span. Damn near 5 million in 5 months. That means you done sold 1 million Switches a month, and that is great. That means that the Switch is a hit. I'm excited. Like this is what I'm talking about. You see, and it's funny because majority. Oh, and the other source that I did get it from is majority of the buyers that bought the Switch mainly are Zelda fans. That is the survey that is going around. What game did you mainly get the Switch for? And they were saying it was for Zelda. Personally, I'm excited for Splatoon 2. Mario Kart, you can't go wrong with Mario Kart. Of course, you have ARMS. ARMS, that's actually a very good, very fun game, and I wouldn't mind playing it. And then, of course, here's the real reason why I'm going to be getting a Switch in the next few months. For Street Fighter, for Ultra Street Fighter 2, I think it is, because it has Evil Ken and Evil Ryu. Oh my gosh! And then they have a first-person mode where you're either Ryu or Ken, I think, and you have to fight off the Shadaloo. Oh, it is amazing. I love it. I love what Nintendo's doing with the Switch right now. They're doing their thing. Keep doing your thing, Nintendo. You're making all of us old school gamers proud, man. Like, it's good to see that you guys are finally on the up and up because, personally, I'm sorry. I like the Wii U. It was innovative. You know, it's nice. It's cool. But the Switch is going to do wonders for Nintendo, and they're going to be on the up and up again. So Xbox and PlayStation, y'all might want to watch out because they're doing their thing. Now, to the next part of gamer news with Team THG. Well, it's actually today going to be called Gamer News with Young Taz. I was reading my July edition of Game Informer. Shouts out Game Informer. Shouts out GameStop. And it was, how can I put it? It was subscribers to Game Informer who were complaining about Xbox One, how they don't really have any single titles, which they don't. They don't have any first person. It's like a lot of multiplayer games. And see, this is where Xbox is failing because they don't have no singular launch titles. We get it. Another Halo, another Destiny, Destiny's like multi-system, but you get what I'm saying. Like another Gears. Come out with something different. We need something else. You keep coming up with these multiplayer games. You keep coming out with Halo. You keep coming out with Gears of War. You're not looking at what the fans want. And personally, this is why, and it's to the point where a lot of people are actually getting rid of their Xbox One and they're buying a PS4, or they have not touched their Xbox One in at least 6 months to a year, and they've bought a PS4. PS4 have so many singular titles that they can choose from, and that's why I went ahead and went back to PlayStation. Because don't get me wrong, when I had a 360 for when those were the main consoles at the time, it was cool, but they didn't really have a lot of singular titles, and whatever games I had was already on PlayStation. But when I got PS4, it's so many titles to choose from. Like, it's to the point now where I read one of the people, they were like, I literally do not touch my Xbox One except for with my gold status. You know how with Xbox and with PlayStation, if you're a Plus member on PlayStation or if you're a gold member with Xbox, you get free titles, free gaming titles. He said he literally only touches his Xbox One for that. And Microsoft, you guys really, really, really got to get it together. Like, y'all don't even have any singular titles. Like, nobody wants to keep playing Halo and Gears. They want something else. Give them something else. And it's ridiculous. And I have friends, like, say for instance, my homie XCal, shouts out XCal, he's thinking about getting a PlayStation 4 now. But he plays Xbox. But it's the fact that Xbox, you ain't got shit. You got nothing. Get it together. That's how PS4 win, man. And the Switch is actually doing better than y'all. Microsoft, get it together, man. Seriously. Like, during E3, like, for E3, I literally skipped. I literally skipped Microsoft, and I went to Nintendo, and I went to Sony, because y'all starting to be trash, man. I'm going to just put it out there. Y'all trash. And that's exactly why I went back to PlayStation. Like, When I went back to PlayStation, I called it basically coming home because it was like every time I went in the game store when I had my 360, 360 titles, but then I look at the PlayStation 3 titles back when it was between 360 and PlayStation 3. Like, here's the 360 titles, but then here's PlayStation 3. It's the same thing all over again. Here goes the Xbox One titles. Here's the PS4 titles. But wait, you have a PS Plus membership? You can buy old school games. But wait, on top of that, wait, what's going on? Crash Bandicoot's back. And what system is it exclusively on for the time being? PlayStation. Xbox, get it together, seriously. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Also, and that is my rant with Xbox. Just get y'all shit together. Like, I was really planning on buying an Xbox One, and to be honest, I'm only getting Xbox One for Killer Instinct. Give me another fucking reason to buy an Xbox One, not just for 1 or 2 games. Y'all really not doing it. Like, and if it is, it's probably one thing I noticed. A lot of people are getting Xbox One for like media, like Hulu and Netflix and stuff like that. When people are using their PS4 for the gaming, it's called competition for a reason. Head asses, come on, seriously. Next, so a lot of people have been playing as Doomfist, and a lot of people are still pissed off at why Terry Crews did not get chosen. So this is what the director said in a article that I read recently. They said when they seen Terry Crews play as Doomfist, or when they seen Terry Crews, they were like, they weren't too sure yet. But the actor that's currently Doomfist, they said that he blew them away. Like, they were just in like awe of his work. They were just like, yeah, he's Doomfist. That's basically what they're saying. Don't tease us with Terry Crews, but then you're like, oh, no, he's Doomfist, which I don't have no problem with. I have no problem with that. It's just like, that basically let us know, like, it's like a lot of gaming companies, I feel like they don't really listen to their fans. But in this case, I can understand, like, hey, they seen what they can do with your boy that's currently Doomfist. And I don't have no problem with it. He sounds pretty good from what I've seen. As far as Doomfist. Also, speaking of Overwatch, some more news on Overwatch is getting to the point now where they're going to really start cracking down. So for those who want to act the ass, you know, and it's not even as far as like the opposite team, but it's to the point now where if you're on the same team and you're doing the team harm by wanting to act stupid, it's going to be to the point where they're going to start really like cracking down on it. Like, it's to the point now where if you're in a competitive match and you leave, they might possibly ban you for that whole season. They're not going to penalize you. They're going to ban you that whole season. And you don't know how awesome that is, because it's frustrating, especially when you're trying to get your placement. And basically what that's saying is, in competitive, for those who don't know Overwatch, it's a team-based game. We have this thing called competitive mode where you get different tiers from bronze to diamond. Bronze being the worst, diamond being the best. When you're trying to place for a tier, and honestly, I just want to try to be gold. Like, I ain't trying to, I just don't want to be bronze no more. But it's hard when you are in a competitive match. When you're in a competitive match and a player leaves the match, basically you lost the match right there because someone left. And now it's going to be to the point where, oh, he left, oh, he's banned completely, because it's creating a negative impact on the players, and it's not right. I can't tell you how many times I was pissed off because someone left. And that literally happened. Like, I was finna be gold tier this season, but my last 2 matches, someone left. I ended up being bronze because of that. And my stats were good. It's just how we lost. We lost horribly. So it's getting to the point where if you're causing a disturbance on the team, like you're being loud and, or you're spamming like moves and you're causing your team members to like basically lose the match on purpose, or you're just a nuisance overall, they're going to start cracking down on you, meaning they're going to ban you, and you're not even going to get penalized. You're not playing at all. And Blizzard, I commend you guys for that. Like, that's showing us that you're listening to us. You're looking at our complaints. You're looking at what can be, what can be improved in the game. And this is a game where it's not coming out with a part 2 or part 3. It's really just one of those games they're going to keep making updates as it goes. And it's showing that's showing promise. It's showing that they really care about their fans. And to be Game of the Year, I wouldn't be surprised if they do it again this year, to be honest. Look at what they're doing. They're doing what a lot of companies aren't doing, and that's really, really awesome. So, again, I commend you guys for that. So let me go ahead and get up out of here and play this Doomfist. I guess everybody wants to be Doomfist, so I guess I'll play Doomfist today. But of course, if you guys like what you've seen, definitely like, favorite, subscribe. When you subscribe, hit the notification bell. You get notifications on when we drop new content. Again, definitely follow us on our social medias, on our Twitters, Instagrams. Follow our Facebook page at Top Hat Gaming, and also follow us on Twitch at Top Hat Gaming as well. And that is, of course, TOPPHATGAMING. It is your boy Young Taz. I'm 1/3 of the Top Hat Gang. This has been Gaming News with Young Taz. Peace.